All right, guys, we are back with our semifinals. This is Jeff Jones here, along with my fellow commentator,
James Frazier.
who also made top 16 into this event. We have Pat Hoban versus Jordan Winters. And, Jordan is a very good up-and-coming player. He's been very consistent lately. He's topped like every ARG event he's played in. He just topped Atlanta. And then, of course, there's Pat, who's probably the most consistent player of the last year.
Yep, very good matchup here.
Fire versus water, which is kind of like the defining matchup right now, or of the format. Uh, What's up? Bluetooth. You want this? All right. So Pat just beat Dalton in the last one, who was also running fire. I don't really know how I feel about the fire versus water matchup. I guess it's just oh, how was Marcus last night? Marcus was very good, thank you. He's he gets a little frisky when he's been drinking. But
Well, going first helps a lot in the fire versus water. Setting that sphere can definitely change the game. So.
yeah, Pat said in against his matches with Dalton, if he goes first and can resolve a spear, he almost always wins. He never loses, he says.
Yep.
The dice roll is very, very important. It's unfortunate, especially whoever needs to set up first. Especially it's very if you win game one, it means automatically you get to go first game three. Like
Absolutely. Yeah, me and Jordan actually entered this event with the same deck list, and we were both able to top 16. Hoban actually lost to me day one, and then he went undefeated to get 5th place. So he's pretty much on a tear.
Yep, Hoban just when I think he went undefeated with his Mermail deck in Atlanta.
Yeah.
Then scooped his last 2 rounds.
Yep.
So he could go for draft testing, and he's back today, thrashing it all up. All right, looks like we're starting.
Here comes the all-important die roll.
So Pat has 6 cards, so Pat looks like he will be going first. Opens up with 1 Gen X Undine that he plays. He plays 1 Undine and 1 Controller. He'll probably, unless his hand is really good, he'll probably send a title. Yep.
Yep.
Getting access to title engrave early, very good.
It's pretty much always going to be a title or Dragoons, just depending on the game state. And signature Hoban here with the upstart.
Pat loves his upstart Goblin and Reckless Greed. He plays every deck like a combo deck. He opts not to play cards like Typhoon and other removal, and goes straight for trying to get all of his pieces together. And it seems to be doing well for him. It's not really how I like to play, but Pat always seems to do well with it. So.
Got a duality from Jordan. And not much choice here. Going to go with the Wolf Bark.
Someone asked what the next event I'm going to play in is. I'm going to play at YCS Chicago. All right, summons Bear into the 3 back rows. Takes it. So Patrick's back rows are probably things like Sphere and Reckless Greed, since he doesn't have Phoenix Chain. Oh, I guess he could have Regeki Break. He does play that.
Yeah, he might opt to save the Raigeki Break for something.
Yeah, he has Linden or Gund in hand, but he has no other Mermails to bring back.
The Gyoku.
Going to main phase 2.
This could be really good or really bad, depending on.
No, I have not kissed Bodan. Not my type.
So Jeff, what do you think about Mermails, this format? How different are they from when you and Billy played them way back in the day?
Extremely different. Well, I mean, when me and Billy first made the quote-unquote mono Mermail deck with Abistius and such, there was obviously 3 Dragoons, which is now that I look back, I can't believe how insane 3 Dragoons was. And now people could run anything else but Mermails at the time. But I've tried playing Mermails, and it just feels a lot more boring to me than it used to.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Mermails just doesn't feel like my deck anymore. I think it's because I ran it for so long. I've only run one deck longer than I ran Mermails, and that was Quick Draw. I ran Mermails for like a straight year.
But nonetheless, they're still very well, as we're very good deck, I should say, as we're seeing here.
Yeah, it's Mermails has done the second best compared to compared to Firefest. Firefest is the slightly more dominant deck. It's definitely a lot easier to play for certain people whose guess say their skill level is not as high. It's easier for them to win. Someone asked when the next ARG event is. That is Vegas, March 15th and 16th. I will be there for like a full week. Also, Pat took only 400 from the bear, not 16. I say Mermail definitely has a higher skill cap than Firefist does.
Yep, Firefist just your general stun deck.
Generally, the more options a deck has, the higher skill level it is. Mermail has infinite options. Not saying that Firefist don't. They can obviously search any card on the deck at any time, but Firefists are usually like Tenki, Bear, maybe Tensu, Exceed, where Mermails literally have like 10 plays in one turn. Making the wrong one will definitely punish you.
Yeah, pretty much every pike that resolves just puts the game one step in Hoban's favor.
Yep, a lot of Hoban's plays for the new Mermail deck are you kind of chain pikes and Sturges together. Pike, bring back Sturge, or Pike, discard gun, Sturge, bring back Sturge, activate Sturge, bring back a gun, overlay, and this is a very common thing I've seen Pat do all weekend. Yeah, okay, he's going to Direwolf. I'm assuming Pat. Yeah, he's gonna kill the back row and probably end up just going to complete control over the board for the rest of the game.
Title beatdown now.
Yep, he has the title. He has way more cards. I'm actually not playing at Vegas. I will be working the event.
Don't eat
I believe Jordan's last card in hand is Wolfbark, but I don't really think it matters unless he.
No, we weren't playing Dark Hole this weekend, so I
Yeah,
don't.
I know you side deck Dark Hole. I'm pretty sure, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Goes for Gaios. I'm pretty sure he'll just scoop up his cards here. Like, I don't really know what trap cards you run, but do you? Are you guys running Compulse too?
We are not.
Yeah.
We have one main deck Mirror Force.
Just is the. See now, like this was perfectly okay. Where people were saying, "Oh man, I can't believe Pat played into that channel." It's perfectly fine because he still only has the one Wolf Bark. Pat still gets a search off of Lind and has the title, so he's still very much ahead and a search for Spike. So that's very much fine.
That's gonna be game, right? Yeah.
It'll be he summons title tech.
Yeah. Okay.
Yep. So game one goes to Mermails, Pat Hoban over Jordan Winters.
Some stuff Jordan's gonna be siding in here. I know for sure. It'd be Soul Drain, Dimensional Fissure, Deep Dark Trap Hole.
You really side the deep. Jordan's deck also has the Murmillo card.
We're maining the Mermillo, the Trap Tricks.
Trap Tricks Murmillo to
It
search
can,
for
yeah,
trap
it can
hole
search
cards.
that. We're maining one Trap Hole, and then against the Mermail matchup, we'll side out the Trap Hole for the
Deep Dark Trap
Yeah.
Hole.
Then, of course, on Hoban's side, we know he's going to put in the 3 MSTs.
I was judging the whole event. Once things slowed down, I got to come do commentary. I have not given up on Noble Knights. I still have all my cards. I still collect them all. They're getting more support next set. They can only just get better. So, unfortunately, something that sucks is the new Sylvan boss monster, which doesn't target. Okay, so we begin. Jordan goes first. See some duality action probably. Yep. Typhoon, Bear, and Tenki.
Definitely going to be Tinky or Typhoon here.
If his hand's already solid, he'll take the Typhoon.
Yeah, it's just sometimes it's scary. Mermails are one of them decks that can open 4 back row or none.
Or none. Yep. And then something I've seen Jordan a lot this weekend is during each feature matches, which I judged, is sometimes he doesn't have a lot of monsters. I don't know if your deck plays less monsters than normal, but I saw a lot of games where he literally had no monster but like Thunder King the entire time.
Yeah, that's strange because we actually play one more monster than Dalton and them. The extra Trap Tricks.
Oh
But
yeah.
we do play one less card D though.
Oh yeah.
So
Because every time I see a card resolve on Fire Fist, I get a little upset. That I hate it that I'm having extra cards going first.
yeah. And the D prison. That was the last second choice. We decided to put in 2D prisons and take out a Mirror Force. For that very reason right there.
So he sets 3 back rows. He still has a Typhoon. Summons Bear. Venus Chain. So if he opts a Typhoon here, he could chain a Bisphere. Let's see.
Yeah, you knew Hoban knew the Typhoon was coming,
Yep.
so.
And what's cool here is if Jordan has a bottomless set, he'll actually miss his timing to be able to bottomless the limb that comes out, because the last thing that's going to happen will be the Phoenix Chain trying to resolve. And he has a second Typhoon. So that really sucks for Pat. He's going to be taking that damage.
Well, that was very big.
I definitely, it signals that Jordan's draw for turn was definitely the MST. Otherwise, I'm pretty sure he would have set that too.
Yeah. Hoban here is going to activate the MST before the guy Uku can be
It
activated.
hits a Soul Drain. Well, that was really good.
That was very big as well, yes.
Ooh, is that a warning? It looks like a warning. Warning, by the way, people, is severely overpowered right now. I would not be surprised if it becomes banned.
Yep. That's what I've been talking to with a lot of people. I think it'll be the next trap card that goes on the forbidden list.
Yeah, he's going to take both, get 2 Fire Fists, he'll make a Dweller. And we'll probably see a quick game 2 and go to game 3.
Thank you for the Wolf Bork.
Ooh. So you notice he's a Goku set.
Yeah, Mermails don't have
That
many.
that was a good one.
Yeah.
With I think that's the only card in his deck you draw attack over it. Unfortunately, he still has another. Do you get a Tensu and Tenki or 2 Tenkis off the 2 bears?
I want to say it was a Tensu and a Tinky, but I'm not positive.
I mean, I would assume Tensu, but I don't know.
Whichever one he didn't get, he's going to get right now, though. So we'll find.
Yeah, it's still not looking good for Pat. It was just, that was like the best thing in the situation. Yeah, so game 3, of course. Good thing about, like I said, about good thing about winning game 1 is that you get to go first game 3, which is the most important thing. All right, in between this quick side decking, we're going to do some ads, and we'll be right back. Okay, yeah.
Awesome.
So we had a little poll. Apparently, I didn't know about this. This is kind of cool. And 62% of the people thought that match was going to go 2-1 in Pat's favor. Uh, I feel very strongly in that, especially after seeing the die roll. If I didn't see the die roll in Pat's favor, I'd definitely say it's 50-50. But rolling winning the die roll, going first, and being able to go first game 3, definitely Pat's favor.
Absolutely. And there we were talking about the 4 back row. There it is. So
We have Recklesses, Regeki Breaks, Venus Change, Typhoons.
there is the Trap Tricks Marmello.
Free cards. I love that card so much. Have you? Did you get to call the Haunted at all in Pop Back Rows?
That actually never came up.
I was when I saw it play Call the Haunted, I was like, oh come on,
Yes.
please do it once.
Yeah, that is something we was thinking about. I think Jordan might have did it once in Swiss. I did call the Haunted a Thunder King though when he played Tinky, so that was pretty good. And we have the Abyss Sphere here.
Second Sphere. Second Typhoon again. Rut-row. If I assumed both Bowden and his opponent were on the same skill level, I would assume Harpies would win, and then I would assume that Harpies and Mermails would be in the finals, and I think Mermails would win. Harpies has a very poor matchup versus Mermails, in my opinion. So Pat goes for. Now, Pat is very conservative as Reckless Greed. He will almost never activate it unless he has 2 of them, or it gets Typhooned or something, or he has to. So he obviously feels like he's in a tighter spot than normal to just activate that Reckless Greed.
I would say Dragoon's TS is probably the definitely one of the best opening plays the deck can
Yeah,
make.
it was the best play back when it was at 3, and it's definitely, if you have it now, it's probably the best also. He's a chain, meaning his other card is that bottomless, and he'll search for the Dragoons. I know he's Aqua Spirit in the hand. I can't see the other card. Maybe it's a Abyss Sturge.
This is just another reason why Fiendish Chain is becoming the best, if not, or one of the best trap cards of this format.
Yeah, it's very balanced. It's definitely not overpowered at all.
Right.
Grabs Megalo, so he has Aqua Spirit, Megalo, Abyss Sturge. What's the other card? Oh, Gund.
Yeah, gun.
So we can go discard Gund and Sturge for Megalo. Chainlink 1, target the Sturge, Megalo, see if he bottomlesses the Megalo or not. If he does, he will bring out the Sturge, search for the Sphere, summon Aqua Spirit, be able to go into Shark. Ooh, he has Typhoon. Doesn't matter. Oh, this is so good. This definitely is. Oh, man. So much good. Much water. Many plays. He's going to end up with like a Shark, Shark Trait, Biscayos, Abyss Sphere set. Yep, Shark Trait. Yep.
Here comes the Aqua Spirit.
Basically, this puts him to. He has to have Dark Hole.
Which, yeah, we have been citing Dark Hole and going second against Mermail, so.
Jordan fiddling with his graveyard definitely does not look happy. Yes, Hoban definitely is looking skinnier. Every time I see him, he looks a little bit thinner. Good for him. Lava Chain for title. He's at 9,000.
Yeah, this might be game if he wasn't at
this
9.
this is Fiendish Chain, the Bistius.
Right, so you'd have to tribute that for Megalo.
If you read that for Megalo, we have 48, 60, 66, 70, 80, 94 minus the 16. It's definitely not game.
Right. I think it would be 200 short even without the upstart.
So attack here for 1,000, put him to 8,000. Then I'll take 18 and 24, so 42.
Do you agree with that play there, not getting the extra damage in with the Megalo?
Oh, yeah, because now he'll keep the Megalo, and he'll either end up with Dragosack or the Abyss Gaios with a Sphere. He does have Dark Hole. He has Tidal and a Sphere, so he'll have 2 cards also to his 2 cards after the Dark Hole. Thunder King attack for 100. You know, yeah, no response. Deal.
Looks like the only good news here for Jordan is the Megalo won't be able to attack.
If he just ends his turn, he just end phase negates it. His turn negates
so
it,
yeah,
and then spheres and attacks for game with everything. So either way,
Yep, and that's exactly what we're gonna see.
Yep. DD Crow. Oh, DD Crow the title. Then he just spheres swings. And yes, and we have Patrick Hoban going to the finals with Mermail, is taking out all of the Fire Fist that he's played against.